City chats. Suzanne in the City, this is me. And today, I'm talking to my very good friend, Charlie Bewley. How are you, darling?
I'm alright, Suzanne.
Say hello to our audience.
Hello, audience. How are ya?
Charlie is in the Twilight series, as everybody knows. New Moon, it's out now, isn't it? Is that what it's called?
It's called New Moon. It came out like 2 or 3 weeks ago, broke all records, and then that's it.
And it broke all records because Charlie was in it. And that's right, right? This beautiful, handsome face, this brilliant actor. What are you doing in Vancouver?
Well, I came back here to tie up some real estate stuff, actually.
Oh.
Kind of off topic, but I doubled it up. I had a lot of free time, so I've managed to find time to get one of my projects that I'd written a while ago shot, and we did that yesterday for 12-13 hours in the freezing cold rain. And it was quite an experience. Charlie's
not just a pretty face, he has a lot of projects on the go. What's this project about? Are you allowed to talk about it?
Yeah, it's called Enlighten. Those of you who are Twitter followers will have seen the trending of Enlighten.
And will you be shirtless in it? Because that's what all
yes, I will be.
I
think I might be shirtless in it, actually.
We're going to be looking forward to seeing this.
But not gratuitously shirtless, like, you know, werewolf shirtless.
Oh. Well, you weren't shirtless in the movie.
No, you were a werewolf.
No, you weren't.
No, I'm a vampire.
I know that.
Badass vampire.
Volturi.
Dimitri.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, who are you?
I'm Suzanne.
Yeah.
And I have this wonderful blog called Suzanne in the City.
Yeah.
Suzanne in the City. .blogspot.com. And I talk about a lot of different things. A lot of fashion, men, food, makeup, everything that girls are interested in, and some guys as well. So some girls and some guys would be very interested in seeing this interview.
Well, yeah, you'd hope so. I think I might have. What I attempted to do with Dimitri was make him very sexually ambiguous. So,
Perfect.
I grabbed that that key gay demographic audience by that flamboyant tone that Dimitri's.
Can you do a little bit of Dimitri for us right now?
I don't know if I can.
What's one of your lines that you said?
He says, should we take this to a more appropriate venue?
Say it right into the camera.
Should we take this to a more appropriate venue?
Yes, let's.
Yeah, it says. But he does it in that very kind of like loose style.
You don't actually get to bite anybody in this, do you?
No, in fact, you know, I think biting's it's kind of cliched a little bit with vampires. You know, I think the Volturi don't necessarily want any more vampires in the underworld. They regulate the vampires.
Do they?
They regulate the. You know, they gladly make Bella a vampire. They want Bella to be a vampire because, you know, she has these powers. She has this like. She is immune to the powers of Jane and Arrow, and it's interesting. So I think, you know, they're very selective as to who they want to bring into this vampire world. They don't want to oversaturate it because, you know, you get these newborn vampires essentially, and that's what happens in Eclipse. There's these newborns who are brought into the whole thing, and they cause a lot of trouble because they are so. They crave blood so much. They crave flesh, and they're just rabid in that respect. Rabid. So,
you say tomato, I say
tomato. Yeah.
So, if this was in fact real life, and there were such things as vampires and werewolves,
yes,
which would you rather be? I think that vampires are sexier.
I think. Yes, I think they are. I would still go with a vampire. I think I would still go with a vampire. I know that the only problem I can really see with vampires is that they live eternally, and I think that can create some kind of you know, that there's no arc to your life. You know, there's a real arc to life. I think if you
it might get kind of boring,
yeah.
But then again, time moves on. And there's always something interesting that time has to offer, right?
Yeah.
So you would be privy to every single thing that went on. You'd be knowledgeable, you'd be wise, you'd be, you know, there'd be something different all the time.
That's right. I think I'd be a megalomaniac. I think I would.
Really?
Yeah, well, you know, if you're alive forever, you want to take over the world at some point.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. But maybe you just see the world and you decide that you don't. Maybe it wouldn't be fun after all.
But you need a challenge, and a pretty big challenge is to take over the world.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, and also you would probably want to have someone to share it with too, right? You'd want to have a girl vampire, which leads me to my next question. Charlie, are you seeing anybody?
I am not seeing anybody. No one's ever asked me that question. That's very forward of you.
Well, I am forward.
Actually, I have been asked that question.
You have
People
been.
ask me if I'm single, and I usually reply, no, I'm double. It kind of pertains to my slightly, schizophrenic.
So is this like a girl in every port?
I don't believe that's a particularly nice way to treat women. They're not pieces of meat. They're not objects. There's some pretty special women out there that.
Anybody extra special to you, Charlie? Except for me, of course.
It's one or two, but they're wonderful people who I've enjoyed in the past, and I'm a forward looker and thinker, and we'll see what happens in the future.
Right, so nobody's serious right now.
No.
Is this another product placement?
No, it's not. It's totally accidental. No one's serious. No one really.
Okay, there you've heard it. And let's talk a little bit more about your acting.
Okay.
So what's happening in the future? Like, what do we have to look forward to seeing you in?
Well, I'm very excited to hear that Breaking Dawn, I think, it's been picked up. I think something to slightly confirm that. And
of course it's going to be, for sure.
Of course.
We want more, for sure.
It's just when it's going to happen.
Yeah.
And if my character runs true to the book, he becomes this very, this looming threat of Dimitri, because he's a tracker, and you cannot escape him. So there's a good chance that my role could be augmented to the point where I could have a lot of fun with Breaking Dawn. It wouldn't be just this cameo appearance that New Moon and Eclipse have had. So the thing with Dimitri is that I really feel I can really feel him about to pop. Yeah, I would love to. I'm looking forward to Breaking Dawn, and anything that comes in between then and now is a bonus for me. But certainly, I'll be looking forward to Breaking Dawn.
So, what would be the perfect movie role for you? What would you really love to play?
I like Sword and Sandals.
So do I.
Yeah, I like.
I like the old school stuff too, and I liked Rome. Did you see Rome when it was?
I didn't see that. No.
Oh, it was amazing.
Is it?
You should have been in that actually.
Rome.
Yeah, you would have been perfect in it.
Well, there's some stuff. Yeah.
Like what kind of a character?
Just a real kind of brooding, deep character. Emotionally strangled, but like crazy ripped and excellent fighting skills.
Just like you. All of the above. Do you want to play yourself?
I don't fight.
No, you don't. He's a lover, not
I'm a lover.
And so you would have to do swordplay and all that stuff. You'd have to train with all that.
Yes, this is what fascinates me about acting. I remember watching The Matrix for the first time, and I got the DVD extras, and I saw how much stuff that Keanu Reeves had to do in order to get ready for that role.
Yeah.
That is one of the most fascinating parts of the business for me, is to get a character where you have to literally seriously up your game.
Yeah.
And add to your skill sets. And I think Keanu did three or 4 months of training, full on training.
They all did. They did a lot of,
great. And
Trinity, right? She did a lot as well too. It's Trinity, right?
Trinity, yeah.
Yeah, amazing. I would love to do that. I've always thought that I'd like to do like a black exploitation film.
Really?
Yeah, I would do some martial arts, kick somebody's face in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, in like leather bodysuit,
Wesley Snipes has already got that.
Oh yeah, but we need a woman, big huge afro.
Yeah.
Like the 1970s. Kick someone's face in. You know what I mean? I love that.
Yeah.
High heels. Who sent you? That kind of stuff. But that'd be great to train.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
I love it.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, I could see you doing that.
Yeah, I think you have to be loyal to your energy at any moment in your life, and there will be a time when I can't run like the wind, and I can't fight, and I can't take hits and stuff, and hopefully it's not for a while, but I want to get that done right now. That's where my energy lies, and I feel I have a lot to offer in that respect.
Right. So that time period. And what about like action, big blockbuster action?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, there's a couple of cool projects coming up that I've sort of been put in touch with, if you like, and seen the casting directors for. There's some really cool characters out there that in huge epic blockbuster action films that I would love to sort of breathe life into, if you like.
So, would you ever play, like Daniel Craig type-esque movies, like Agent 007?